Day 2. Almost up to the front foundation. Well, up to the front foundation. Weird line sticking out here that we'll figure out later. It's getting bigger, wider. They had to figure out it's hard to tell here, but they had to figure out the chimney this afternoon. They're going into the old section that used to be our very, very small dugout basement. Kind of getting started on that. Here's the front corner. They're going to pour this tomorrow, it looks like. All right, we're just checking in on the next day. The guys are done already. It's kind of hard to see if anything happened. What they do today is they fill. Well, actually, you got to roll the back of this, and then you got to fill as you go along. So, kind of boring, but a good foundation. How you make this thing happen. So, I think tomorrow or maybe on Monday they're going to bring the beam in. The beam will take the place of this concrete right here. So we'll see some more activity here. Jimmy started going to the other side because whoever did this job in the past decided to, for whatever reason, put a second beam on this side of the house, which doesn't make sense. But it is 120 years old. Somebody thought it was necessary. And there's our little fella. He's still there.
There's something up there.
Yeah.
What it is. It actually looks like it's pretty.
Yeah, that guy's all intact. Oh, I think I just saw a little mouse.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, that's fair. Okay, we got a foundation and a house on a foundation. So, that's a thing. We gotta still come on down. Always takes a little while to get things started, then it'll start rolling. You can see we got house up holding on right now. We just gotta move on down the line. We'll go this way. We'll see what happens next. Beam coming in today. Got to go through the whole bottom of the house. Getting her ready. Looks like. All right. Next day, that beam is gone. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. It runs the length of the house in the center. It's not fully set in place yet, but it's close. Whoops. And we're getting dug around here pretty quick. We're going to get into the sewer, and that's the most exciting part that's coming up next. Is these dogs think it's exciting, apparently. Anyway, we're going to be going to the sewer here very quick. And whoever ran this before hated me. And that's all I can think. Bring it in the bucket. Let's see. Looks like we got our beam all the way in place now. Well, almost all the way in place. Still got some digging to do, but we're there. pour the footing for the rest of the front of the house. Come around the corner because I got to set the corner first. And then once we get this, we'll start putting in a window in this whole wall. Looking forward to that tomorrow. Okay, haven't been down yet. See what kind of a event we have today going on. Looks like we got some water. We got a dripper. Huh? Got that wall up there pretty good. I kind of want to leave some of that open, but I know that would be wrong. He's got to put in a spot here for a window. We're getting that ready. And then I got to figure out where to put the rest of them. So yeah, they got a lot done today. It's a wall. Well, based on Dirt Mountain, I'm guessing Jimmy did a lot of work today. He's got a little thing here in case it rains tonight. Oh yeah, he got in there good. Dug out to our sewer. This is the part we were wondering about. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do next with this thing. Not great. Holy smoke. Broken. Gee, mini Christmas. All right. Well, see, this is why we do this stuff. What a mess. All right. And he's got her dug out pretty good back there. We got another section to go, but he's gotten it dug out to a little bit more to go. Wow. Well, the cold weather's coming in, so we need to get a little barrier up for the night. I got to start planning where I'm going to put a toilet and whatnot in here. Get that figured out. Yeah, they got the barrier on the back side here. And here's that, the bottom of that tree that we had cut down. It was right up in here. Real pain. This was the old access to get underneath the house. Not much of an access. What do we got there? Something fun? At least it's underneath. We got the heat stuff going here. Oh yeah, they got a ton more done. Talking about putting a footing in the morning around some of this stuff. I see they got a brace up. And they went to the back wall. I was really expecting there to be an old cistern in here because the dogs were digging up stuff out here next to the house on the outside. Well, that's the back wall. They got a little more here to do. But I think they're going to get the footing in and do that wall before we go to this next one. Yeah, right on. So I hear there's an exciting surprise today. They broke through the wall and found a cistern. I knew we had one. I just didn't know where it was. Let me get in here and then I'll turn it back on again. So we'll head over here. This is where they got to yesterday. And there it is. It's pretty cool. Said they think it's got about 3 foot of water in it. I wondered why we'd never stepped into it, but it makes sense why we were getting water. See, there's the pipe that would have come off the roof to fill it, or they had something to pump it out with. It's pretty nice looking, honestly. I don't even know if I want to check that out. You can see through it. I wonder how many times we just stepped on it. I had no idea. Right on. But you can see here we got back corner. This here's the back corner of our port. We have a little poured concrete behind the house here, so I'm glad he was able to keep that, because I want to keep that going. It looks like he's going to have to work with it in order to do everything. But got a nice dig in, and the last part is this nonsense over here. But nice job. He said he had to fill it up here. He's hoping the water will drain out. I don't know if it will. We might have to just throw the pump on it, pump it out of here.
Makes me want to cry.
Makes me want to throw up. My stomach is flip-flopping right now. Well, we were going to get a new roof eventually.
Okay, well, I haven't had an update, I don't think, since the fire, honestly. But that was last week, and this is this week. They've roughed in one of the windows, which I'm really happy with the way they've done it. Got the other one set up here. Let me run behind you here real quick. Cistern! Anyway, going forward here. Got some stuff going on. And today, Jimmy came by and took out some of the old block, as you can see there. Look at that water heater and the old stairwell. But that's all coming out. Look at this dog. He's got a fake rabbit, and this dog does not. Here's a couple of old water heaters that were down in that hole, that were too heavy to get rid of and too troublesome to drag out. And then here's our door that we're going to put in eventually. Here's the rest of the windows we're going to put in. So, I mean, things are starting to come together. This is awesome. All right, we haven't done a video for a while. We had a lot going on. So here's the wall that we've had in for a while. There's the beam. There's supporting it a little bit. Come over, they got the other window in. We still got to brace it up. Beam, and then they got this other far wall. We're getting close. We just got to get the beam slid in over there before they're done. And then they can lower this a little bit so that our doors will shut upstairs. They got to raise a little. So we're just about there. We're going to attempt put the last window and a door right here. Of course, that is all after we pour a floor, which is a ways away. But we're getting there. Maybe another week. Okay, we're getting ready to pour today. See, we got everything down. Got a sump pump pit. We got it coming out. We're going to do a pipe underneath so the water runs out of here. And in a little while, this will be filled with concrete, I hope. Okay, it's been 2 hours since we started, and we're there. Still got a power trowel, but looks pretty good. And somewhere under there, there's a pipe, so we can drain water. And then we'll put a door in, eventually.